Hi, welcome back. We're just going to continue with the Expert Extra. So it's just a bit more information about workouts. Just get moving and I'll see you in a bit. Enjoy!
There are three main ways our bodies burn calories.
These include your resting metabolism, so that's how much energy your body burns just for its basic functioning, just to keep you alive, basically. The other part of energy expenditure is the thermic effect of food, and that's just how much energy is required to break food down in your body. The third part of energy expenditure is physical activity.
For most people, physical activity, that's any movement you do, only accounts for about 10 to 30% of energy use.
So the vast majority of energy or calories you burn every day comes from your basal or resting metabolism, over which you have very little control.
While 100% of your calories in are up to you, only about 30% of your calories out are in your control. Dr. Kevin Hall at the National Institutes of Health has done some of the most important studies on exercise and weight loss.
We need to rebrand exercise. Exercise isn't a weight loss tool per se. It's excellent for health. It's probably the best single thing that you can do other than stopping smoking to improve your health. But don't look at it as a weight loss tool.
Many people ask, what is best for weight loss? Exercise or the food we eat? I should say both, but they have different roles. So you might have experienced that you may exercise a lot and you don't see a ton of weight loss. It's because actually there are new studies that show for exercise to be a weight loss tool, it has to be intense and it has to be more than 60 to 90 minutes a day. And that's not very practical for a lot of people. So don't think of your exercise as the calorie burner. It's still essential, but what actually drives the weight loss is the amount of calories that we eat, the type of calories we eat, and also how we eat it and when we eat it.
There are many things that you can do to improve the quality of your workouts, but most people don't realize that there are also many things that you should never do, especially before your workout. These can range from small little mistakes that make you feel a little weaker or lower your rep count to much bigger mistakes that completely ruin your workout. So if you want to see optimal results from your workout, whether you're trying to build muscle or burn fat, you will definitely benefit from this video because I'll be going over the 5 main things that you should definitely avoid before hitting the gym. And the very first one is to never eat a big meal too close before your workout. Also, aside from these tips that teach you what not to do, there are plenty of things that you do in fact want to do during, before, and after your workouts to get faster results, whether your goal is to burn fat or build muscle. So if you'd like to skip all that trial and error that you may even be going through right now, then visit my website and start one of my fat loss challenges or muscle building programs.
You pay for a gym membership and walk in, confident as can be. And when the front desk person asks you if you know how to work the machines, you proudly say, "Of course!" Seconds later, you realize you could have used some help, but you're too shy to ask for it. Sound familiar? In that case, listen up. Doing certain exercises wrong isn't just useless, it can injure you.
Have you ever wondered what happens to your body when you start exercising? The changes to your body physique, muscles, the mind, and the heart? Well, in this video, we are going to explore just that. They say exercise is like taking a magical pill for your brain, and if there were ever a drug that could do for your health everything that exercise can, it would likely be the most valuable pharmaceutical ever developed. So why is exercise so good for us? One of the core habits practiced by the most successful people is, well, you guessed it, exercising. Have you ever wondered why? In his book The Power of Habit, Charles Duhigg talks about what are known as keystone habits. These are the habits that, if practiced, developed, and applied, influence change in every aspect of our lives. Exercising is a keystone habit, which is why anyone looking to develop self-discipline regularly goes to the gym or does some form of exercise. So we all know the physical benefits of exercise, right? You look better, you lose weight, you become lean, you gain muscle, and generally, you become fit. These changes are easily observable by the naked eye. However, the benefits of exercising aren't just skin deep. Most people who exercise will observe that they're happier, more motivated, and less depressed. This is why exercise has been described as the miracle drug and has been recommended as a treatment for depression, insomnia, memory loss, Alzheimer's, and Parkinson's disease, among others.
Physical activity helps you use the insulin you do have. It also helps your cells use glucose, even when there is no insulin. Regular physical activity can improve your memory and attention span. Over time, the bit of the brain involved in memory and learning seems to get bigger.
Whether you're trying to get fit, build muscle, or you're just tired of the couch, here are some changes you can expect along the way. During that first workout, you might feel more alert and energized because ramping up your heart rate means a boost in overall blood flow and oxygen to the brain. But prepare yourself for the day after, when you'll almost certainly get a case of DOMS, short for delayed onset muscle soreness. The soreness will persist for about 72 hours, but the good news is you're less likely to get it again as long as you continue to regularly exercise those same muscles. Over the next few weeks, you'll slowly start to ramp up production of mitochondria via a process called mitochondrial biogenesis. Mitochondria are the parts of your cells that convert carbs, fat, and protein into fuel that your muscles use to do their job, like flex and contract. After 6 to 8 weeks, studies have shown that people can increase their mitochondria by up to 50%. With more mitochondria in your cells, you'll start to feel more fit and your endurance will increase.
It's no secret that it takes time to build muscle, but what if you could do it faster by working smarter rather than harder? Well, that's exactly what I want to go over today. The 10 biggest and best muscle building tips for beginners and naturals. And you might be thinking, well, who the heck are you to be giving me advice and tips on building muscle? And that's a very fair question. After all, I spend most of the time on this channel talking about fat loss, but my experience in fitness is firmly rooted in natural bodybuilding. I took myself from being a chubby teenager with hardly any muscle at all to a 230-pound fitness model, and I did it all naturally. So if you want to learn how to build muscle using steroids, there are probably way better sources out there. But if you want to learn how to do it naturally, give this video a chance, because I spent over 10 years focusing on finding the fastest ways to build muscle, and in the process of opening 3 gyms, I also prepped a lot of men and women for natural bodybuilding and bikini competitions.
However, most people notice that if you don't do any exercise, even with the best meal plans, weight loss may not be very successful. So think of your exercise as a tool that does different stuff than just simply losing calories. So for instance, we don't get younger, so our flexibility goes down, and that will decrease our mobility down the road. Exercise maintains our flexibility and thus our basic metabolism. It is a mood enhancer. So for instance, you will have your own drug factory when you are on exercise. Studies have shown that exercise increases our adrenaline. Think of exercise as a mood enhancer, something that can help you actually stick to a meal plan because you care about yourself more. You are, to put it in a simple way, you are higher, makes you high, and also increases your energy level, increases your flexibility, and yes, contributes some to the calories too.
That's it, I guess. 100 days I've been on this journey, and I now have 50 subscribers. Woohoo! Well, I hope you enjoyed the Experts Extra, and I will see you again on the 10th of August. Take care. See you soon.